James Oxygen and Supply, from residential to industrial, a locally owned family business serving Western North Carolina since 1956.
Hello and welcome into the WHKY News for Monday, June 2. I'm Ralph Mangum. You can watch the WHKY News on over-the-air TV every weekday on channel 14.2, and you can also find us online, WHKY.com, and on our YouTube channel. In our top stories today, with details on a mass shooting over the weekend in Catawba County, here's Rob Eastwood.
The incident occurred here in the Mountain View community of Catawba County. Aaron Turk, a major with the Catawba County Sheriff's Office, said during a news conference we attended on Sunday near the scene of the incident that authorities responded to the scene 2 different times. They were called out at approximately 11 o'clock Saturday night due to a noise complaint, and they returned approximately an hour and a half later following the shooting. The Catawba County Sheriff's Office, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, or FBI, and the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation are continuing to investigate the mass shooting that occurred early Sunday morning. It occurred at a home on Walnut Acres Drive here in the Mountain View community of Catawba County. 58-year-old Shawn Patrick Hood of Lenoir was killed in the incident. There were 7 other people reported hospitalized as a result of the shooting. One person was reported to be in critical condition as of the time I'm filing this report. The victims range in age from 16 to 58. Authorities said that approximately 80 shots were fired during the incident. It occurred during a party at the residence. Authorities say that the crime scene spans all of Walnut Acres Drive. Agencies continue to investigate this case. If you have information on this incident, or if you or anyone you know attended the party at the scene of the shooting, contact the Catawba County Sheriff's Office. The phone number is 828-464-3112. And be sure to check our website, WHKY.com, for updates on this and all news stories. Reporting from Mountain View, I'm Rob Eastwood, WHKY News.
Thank you, Rob. Our condolences to Mr. Hood's family and loved ones, and best wishes for a speedy and complete recovery to all those who were injured. The Federal Bureau of Investigation is offering a $15,000 reward for information leading to the identity, arrest, and successful prosecution of the suspects or suspects in connection with that shooting. Anyone with information should contact the Catawba County Sheriff, 828-464-3112, or upload video or photos at fbi.gov/Catawba County shooting. Arianna Mack has the details on another shooting and another fatality, this one in Morganton late Saturday afternoon.
That's correct, Ralph. 41-year-old James David Branch of Gastonia was arrested Thursday by Troutman police officers. He's charged with possession of Schedule II controlled substance and possession of drug paraphernalia. Thursday, shortly after 8 p.m., officers conducted a traffic stop of a vehicle for an expired registration plate. The vehicle was stopped on Charlotte Highway at the intersection with Flower House Loop. While speaking with the driver, James David Branch, consent was given for officers to conduct a search of the vehicle. During the search, officers found methamphetamine in the vehicle. Branch was arrested and ordered held without bond due to the fact he was out of jail on pretrial release. A district court date is scheduled for June 23rd. I'm Arianna Mack for WHKY News.
Thanks, Arianna. Unfortunately, the news does not get any better from there. 43-year-old Timmy Hillard Hartsoe Jr. of Conover was killed in an accident in Iredell County Friday evening. At about 8:20 p.m. Friday, the North Carolina State Highway Patrol responded to I-77 South near mile marker 39. The driver of a southbound 2002 Chevy S10 lost control, ran off the right side of the road, and struck a tree on the vehicle's passenger side. The driver of the S10, a Newton resident, was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Mr. Hartsoe was a passenger. He was transported to an area hospital where he passed away. The initial investigation indicates that speed and impairment were contributing factors. Charges are pending completion of the ongoing investigation and consultation with the district attorney's office. I-77 South was closed in the area for about 2 hours. One person was killed, and additional injuries were reported in a crash in Iredell County Saturday. An Alexander County resident was charged in connection with the incident. The deceased is 18-year-old Shane Charles McCurdy of Kenley, North Carolina, which is in Johnston and Wilson counties. At about 10:20 Saturday night, the Highway Patrol responded to I-77 North near mile marker 43. Due to a previous collision, a 2023 Hyundai Santa Cruz and a 2015 Dodge Caravan were partially stopped in the left lane. A northbound 2003 Toyota Corolla failed to adequately reduce speed and struck the Dodge, causing it to collide with the Hyundai and the drivers of the vehicles who were standing beside the Dodge Caravan. The driver of the Corolla, 22-year-old Emma Lee Garwood of Taylorsville, was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Mr. McCurdy, who was a passenger, passed away at the scene. The driver of the Dodge, a Macon, Georgia resident, was transported to an area hospital in critical condition. The driver of the Hyundai was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The initial investigation indicates that impairment was not a contributing factor. Garwood was charged with misdemeanor death by vehicle and failure to reduce speed. The roadway was closed for about 2 hours. Our condolences to the families and loved ones of Mr. Hartsoe and Mr. McCurdy. In the crime report today, felony meth arrest in McDowell and Iredell counties. In local sports, great news for South Caldwell softball and Lenoir baseball, plus the latest from the Dads and from Hickory FC. And in community focus, fireworks and grilling safety tips from the Hickory Fire Department. Sunny with a high just shy of 80 degrees today. We'll be in the 80s for the rest of the week and through the weekend with very little chance of rain until Friday. At that point, we'll have a 25% chance of rain Friday and Saturday and a 50% chance Sunday. The latest weather forecast is always posted at WHKY.com. I'm Ralph Mangum. You're watching the WHKY News.